Man, what's taking him so long? He better not be buying anything in there. Damn rich kids. No sense of budgeting. Maybe I should hold him hostage again and stream it. Probably make more money that way than... This would be easier if he wasn't mixed up with me. Hey, there you are. Everything go all right inside? Uh-huh. And you said what I told you to say, right? Nah, don't worry about it. I'm sure you were fine. Yeah, no, really. I would say the majority of people low on the ladder at work aren't going to be questioning a surprise shipment of supplies. The trick is just catching them by surprise. Or figuring that their bosses are kind of like the one I'm on the run from. That way you know that, they're not going to take the chance of pissing off the boss man. Yeah, you're probably right. I'm sure management of this place isn't anywhere near as bad as the people I worked for. Feel bad? For what? You think we're being dirty? We're literally selling cleaning supplies. No, it's nothing like... May I remind you that the people I worked for abducted you off the street? I'm sure they're not running that racket here. But still, what you and I are pulling, it's nothing. Relax. People are always in need of cleaning products. At some point, they'll go through them, so no harm, no foul. Plus, this is a comic shop. I knew comic fans from my old theater club. They ought to have paid us a premium for sanitizer. What are you talking about? Of course this is a way to make money. Alright. You gotta look at the bottom line. Coming from a rich background, I'd have thought that maybe this part would have been obvious to you. Didn't your dad make sure you took economics? Right. Sore topic. What? Oh, as long as you were out of sight. Really. That's what passed for education in that big house of yours. Damn it. I really want to pound that guy the more I hear about him. Your old man probably would have gotten along very well with my ex-boss. Talk about a misconnection. Rather, I pound you. What? What are you... I don't know what you're getting at, but, let me just run this hustle by you one more time, since this one worked out better than the gas station idea. If we buy a bulk of goods from the store, and then you go and sell them for a higher price at another store, we score a profit. Stonks, right? It's not glamorous, but it just bought us lunch. Thought so. I'm pretty hungry too. Well, that depends. Let's see if it's in the budget. Just gotta check our finances. It's not a piece of scrap paper. I'm doing hardcore math here, Richie. Let me see here. Okay, what we paid, what we asked. So between all the inventory hustles we've been doing, we've made a total of $21. In other words, we got us a nice McDonald's dinner here. Don't give me that look. I told you how bad this could suck before you decided to run off with me. You knew the risks, pretty boy. No. What I mean, pretty boy, is I mean, what I meant by pretty boy is that your face. Yeah, you've got the better face between the two of us, easily. That's why I've got you doing the talking. You're much nicer on the eyes than me, and words aren't working here. Give me a second. What I'm trying to get is I think you're... Shut up, will you? All I said is you're better looking. The better looking one between us. Well... What's with the funny look? I'm just thinking from a business angle here, that's all. Even with my black eye gone, people aren't going to be looking at me and thinking, hey, here's a guy I want to sell soap to. I mean, buy soap. You know, we probably should have kept a bar. How did I... Oh, that's right. I've had that shiner since you woke up in that chair I had you tied to. Forgot about that. Yeah, I got whammed in the face a couple days before we met. I'm surprised you never asked about it, honestly. Not that I'm flustered about that, but... you shouldn't assume that. I was not... No. There was no badass fight. Don't ask. Fine. I got that black eye after being chased by a gang of maniacs. No, they didn't throw a brick at my face. I turned a corner and pushed a pull door. You know how much of an ass I feel like having to remind you I'm a loser? You get that I'm not cool, right? Hey, don't just say that. Don't say I know. I'm counting on you for some moral support. Why were they chasing me? Well... First, let me say that those were some bad people, and, forget it. That doesn't make it right. I ran off with some of their money. Before my little interrogation jobs, I'm usually, well, flat broke, and I need the cash wherever I can find it. Hey, Richie, I gotta tell you something. Come here, walk with me. Yeah, just over here. Huh? Yeah, this town is prettier than the last couple we stopped at. Yeah. This bench is fine. Just sit, alright? Okay. I didn't mention this before, but I'm trying to keep things straight. What? You looked hurt for a second. What did I say? What do you mean you thought I meant something else? I can't keep up with you and the weird things you think I say. Just let me say what I have to, okay? I'm trying to put the bad parts of my life behind me. Like, I get that I've been teaching you my old hustles for a while here, but I'm done with the really hurtful crap. I don't want to be just some thug anymore. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Now wait a second. That isn't... Well, it's not as bad as mugging people, Richie. Because when I pickpocket people, I always tap on the person's back and I go, "Excuse me, you dropped this." Then, if they so choose, they tip me a 20 for being a good Samaritan. You were watching every time I did that. You know I didn't steal anything, or kept anything for myself. I've always disliked stealing, to be honest with you. It's better when they give you the money of their own volition. A trick. If you knew what Gideon does to make money for a living. I'm going to leave it at this. I give people opportunities to feel relieved and feel like they've helped a guy out. Gray at best. Maybe. But miss me with that dark side shit. Hey. I got something else to say too. And this... well... this I'm only sort of now realizing. Don't be so anxious looking. It's nothing crazy. But I guess it does mean a lot to me. I was thinking back to the party we crashed. Last robbery of my life right there. And Richie, I want to say thank you for that. If you didn't pop out of nowhere, I think I would have hit the road and ended up another punk in some jerk's contact list. I'm tired of that life. Richie Rich, you really saved me in a way. So, thanks. Yeah, don't mention it. You okay? You look really red all of a sudden. Did I... You sure? Okay, take a minute. That's fine. But I meant it, you know? Like, every word of that, it's too bad we're mostly out of that money. I'm starting to wonder if the stay at that motel was a waste of it. Don't remind you? What? I thought you'd look back more fondly on having a chance to sleep in your own bed again. I was worried we weren't going to get a room with 2 beds. That place was a dump. Come to think of it, why were you so disappointed we didn't get a room with 1 bed? Alright, fine. You don't gotta talk about it. Me, though, my back was killing me from all the nights we were sleeping in the back of the car. Huh? How could you prefer that? Isn't the end goal having a bed again? Depends how many. What? You have more than 1 bed back at your mansion? Sorry. I shouldn't tease you about that. I know this lifestyle has to be complete whiplash for you. You're still sure you're fine living on the road like this? Yeah, I saw those apartments too. But if we stick to the scrap finances, we'll be able to afford a place before too long. Don't get me wrong, dude. I don't want you to sleep in the back of the car any more than my back does. I'll find us a place. Just gotta figure the money game out first. Yeah, thanks. Though I wouldn't say it's sweet of me to care. Really, I am trying to look out for you. At first, I thought you were some kind of wild card responsibility I'd have to take care of. But now, when I think of us, I really do think of myself as kind of your big brother. Hey! The hell are you hitting me for? What do you mean, don't ever say that again? Are we not... Ah, stop it! Fine, we're partners in crime. Is that better? It is? Yes! Yes, we're partners in crime. Say just the first... yes, we're partners. You and I are partners. Okay? Again? Why do you want me to keep... Yes. We're partners. Is that what you want to... What's with the giggle? I don't get you sometimes. One of these days, you're going to have to explain what it is I say that makes you laugh so much. It's not my accent, is it? Sure I do. Never mind. Let's get back to brass tacks here. You and I got enough for lunch, so what do you say? Oh, is that right? All right, yeah. I'd be happy to hear all about your idea to make us some cash. What's Richie Rich's big idea for a hustle? Fortune telling? Dude, we don't even have those are cards in your hand. How do you have cards in your hand? You've never had those. Yes, the cards in your hand, the tarot cards, the tarot, whatever. Oh no. Did you spend money in the comic store? Oh, okay. I thought for a second, stole them? You stole them? I just told you I'm turning a new leaf here. Yeah, I said that after the fact, but Richie, what were you thinking? No, I'm not mad at you. It's only we gotta keep our heads low, and hey, I really do appreciate the initiative, but that's, no, you don't have to do that. Alright, I don't look so glum. Just keep them. Maybe you can tell my fortune when we get to the next town. Which, now we should probably... Hey, where are you going? Richie, I said you didn't have to... Can't believe him. Returning stolen cards. Yeah, okay, that's also kind of cute, but... Wait, he's not going to say he stole them, right? He's making me wait again. Hey, you were in there for a few minutes. What'd you say? Forgot to pay. Yeah, okay. At least they didn't make a fuss, right? What did they say? You've got good news? Would you tell yourself a fortune before you gave them... Ugh, you bought them. Oh, okay, is that the good news? Because we're still on a... Well, okay, then what? You got us a job?